Start the class.
Can I start, sir?
Start the class.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, students. We have discussed some sums in exercise 3C. In the previous class, we have discussed sums in exercise 3C. In the third bit, a few sums are remained. So I'll just explain it how to do, and you all need to do that. First one is find the point on the straight line which is equidistant from the point in exercise 3C. Exercise 3C, third bit, first one. There is a straight line. There is a straight line 3x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. 3x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. And there is a point on the straight line which is equidistant, which is at equal distance from the given points. Let a is equal to minus 5 comma 6 and b is equal to minus 3 comma 2 and b is equal to 3 comma 2. You need to find this point. Let this point be x1 comma y1. Let this point be x1 comma y1. First you need to, as this line has this point, this line contains this point, therefore we can write this line as 3x1 plus y1 plus 4 is equal to 0. Let it be equation 1. As given that this point is at equidistance from the two given points, therefore we can find that is PA is equals to PB. From PA is equals to PB, we will get another equation. We'll get another equation in x1 and y1. We need to solve this. We'll get another equation. Let it be equation 2. Put it as equation 2. Solve equation, solving 1 and 2. You will get this coordinates. You will get this coordinates. P1, point P, that is x1 comma y1. They are asking that only. They are asking that only in the question. This is the first sum you have. And the second one, what you have is a straight line is through a straight line through this point makes an angle 30 degrees with the positive direction of x. Find the coordinates of the P on the line which are 5 units away from P. So they have, this is the second problem we have. There is a point 3 comma 4. It is making an angle. It is making an angle 60 degrees with the x-axis. And find the coordinates of P. Here R they have given as 5. So we know how to find the coordinate. How to find x comma y. That is using the parametric equations x1 plus or minus r cos theta comma y1 plus or minus r sin theta. Using this you can find the coordinates of the point. Using this you can find the coordinates of the point. So second one. Third one, in third one, a straight line through the point. They have given a point. They have given a point Q. It is making an angle pi by 6 with the positive direction of x-axis. If the straight line intersects this axis at P, find the distance between this. There is a straight line. The straight line is passing through this point and makes an angle. So we have a angle theta is equals to pi by 6. We can find tan theta. That is a slope value we can find. That is tan pi by 6. From that you will get the slope and you have a point. They have also given a point, that is 2 comma 3. We have a point as well as a slope. We have a point as well as a slope. So by using point slope form, we can find an equation. We can find an equation. Put it as equation 1. They have also given another point, that is root 3, another equation, that is root 3x minus 4y plus y. Let it be equation 2. Solve 1, 2. Solving equation 1 and equation 2, you will get, we get P, the point P. Now we have a 2 points, Q we have as well as P. So we can find the distance between the 2 points. The distance between the 2 points is given by under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is the way you will find. Similar kind of problems you have. In this way you have other problems also. And last one, that is 6th and 7th, just see. 6th and 7th. Show that the straight lines, they have given the three straight lines. Three straight lines are given, that is x plus y is equal to 0. 3x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. And x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. They have, in the question, they have given the three straight line equations of the three lines. And what they are asking, show that the straight lines form an isosceles triangle. Show that this straight line forms an isosceles triangle. Then how to do? So just solving this, let it be equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Solving 1, 2. Solving 1 and 2, we will get this point of intersection. Solving this point, let that point be A. Let A will get. Next, we need to solve equation 1 and 3 will get this point. Let it be B. Let it be B. Solving 2 and 3. Solving these two equations will get this point. Let it be C. We got 3 points, A, B and C. If we apply the distance formula, we know what is an isosceles triangle. The length of the two sides will be equal. Length of the two sides will be equal. So we'll get two sides equal. Two sides equal. Hence we can say the length of the two sides are equal and it is not equal to the third side. Hence we can say that it forms an isosceles triangle. The given equation forms an isosceles triangle. If we solve this two, we'll get a point. If we solve this two, we'll get x and y of this for this point, and if we solve this two, we'll get this point. So solving the equations, we'll get the 3 points. After getting 3 points, we need to find the distance. So distance between the 2 points, distance AB, BC and CA. You need to find the distance. Once you get the distance, you know what is an isosceles triangle. If the two sides are equal, then we can say that the given triangle is an isosceles triangle. Hence, we can do the same. Next, that is the sixth problem. That is the sixth one. And the other one is they have given the you need to find the area of the triangle. They have here also they have mentioned the three equations. They have given the three equations. Solving 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3 4, you will get the 3 points. Once you know x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y2, how to get the area of a triangle. How to get the area of a triangle using the formula area of the triangle. Once you get the coordinates, you can find area of triangle is equals to how much? Half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So hence we can find in this way. Once you solve these two equations, you will get this coordinate. If you solve these two equations, you will get this coordinate. If you solve these two equations, you will get, once you get the three coordinates, you can find the area of the triangle by using this formula. You can find the area of the triangle using this formula. So, now we are going to move to the another concept. That is angle between the two lines. Angle between two lines. Angle between two lines. How to find the angle between the two lines? So in the theorem they have mentioned that the angle between the two straight lines, they are considering the two straight lines, that is L1 is equal to A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to, that is A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. Now what we need to prove? the angle between them is nothing but cos inverse of mod of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square A1 square plus B1 square into A2 square plus B2 square. B2 square. What they have given? They have given us 2 points. They have given us two straight lines. They have given us two straight lines, and we need to prove this. That is, the angle between the two lines is nothing but this one. The angle between two lines is nothing but cos inverse of, that is theta is nothing but cos inverse of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into A2 square plus B1 square. So for this, what we need to take, we are considering the two lines. We are considering the two lines which are passing through origin. This is x, x dash, y, and y dash. This is the xy coordinate plane. From in this, we are taking two straight lines. That is OA be one line and OB be the other line. OB be the another line which are parallel to the given lines, that is L1 and L2. L1 and N. They are passing through the origin. They are passing through the origin. As they are, that is what we need to write. Let OA and OB be the straight lines passing through the origin. Let OA and OB be the two straight lines that are passing through the origin, and OA will be of the form, we don't have a constant, and they are parallel to L1 and L2, and they are parallel to L1 and L2, and we need to take that OA will be of the form A1x plus B1y. As they are passing through the origin, this will be the form. And what is the equation of OB? Equation of OB will be A2x plus B2y. A2x plus B2y. The equation of this is A1x plus B1y, and this is A2x plus B2y. Then what about the point? If we consider a point on, and what is the angle? So let us see the angle. So let XOA be the angle theta 1, and this XOB is equal to theta 2. Let angle XOA is equal to theta 1 and angle XOB is equal to theta 2. Therefore, the angle between the two lines, the angle between the two lines between OA and OB is given by theta 1 minus theta 2, and this lies, and it lies between pi by 2. So it will be pi by 2. This is nothing but, we need to find this one, that is theta 1 minus theta 2. This is theta 1 minus theta 2. This is the angle between the two lines OA and OB, theta 1 minus theta 2. Then we need to take the point. So therefore, how the point will be on A? If I consider point P, then how it would be? Just see, if OA is here, the equation of OA is A1x plus B1y is equal to 0. This implies B1y is equal to how much? Is equal to minus A1x. So y is equal to minus A1 by B1x. This implies what? Tan theta is equal to minus A1 by B1. What is tan theta? Opposite side by adjacent side. So here for the point P, what are the things we can take? This, if this is a theta, this would be my opposite. This would be my opposite side. And what is the opposite side? That is minus A1. And what is the adjacent side I have? That is the B1. That is B1. So the point is minus B1 comma A1. That is minus B1 comma A1. Here it is, sorry, B1 comma minus A1. B1 comma minus A1. So the point we'll get is that therefore P is what? B1 comma minus A1 is on OA. Then what about if I consider point Q? Then what about this? Let B be a point on OB. Then B is equal to, how can we get that B? That is OB line is A2X plus A2X plus B2Y is equal to 0. This implies that B2Y is equal to minus A2X. This implies what? Y is equal to minus A2 by B2X. That is tan theta is equal to minus A2 by B2, which is opposite by adjacent side. So here the theta, so here the Q point, the point Q will be how much? B2 comma minus A2, B2 comma minus A2. So this is the way we are getting the coordinates on, that is coordinate P, point P and the Q, that is B1 comma minus A1 as a point P and point Q as B2 comma minus A2. B2 comma minus A2. So from this we can find what is the cos theta and what is, how we can find what is the cos theta 1. A1 square plus B1 square. B1 square. Here also it is under root of A2 square plus B2 square. Therefore, we can get cos theta 1 is equal to, cos theta 1 is equal to adjacent side, that is B1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square. In the similar way, if I take sin theta 1 is equal to what? Minus A1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square. A1 square plus B1 square. So, A1 square plus B1 square. Cos theta 2. Cos theta 2 is equal to how much? B2 by under root of A2 square plus B2 square, comma, sin theta 2 is equal to A2 by under root of A2 square plus B2 square. Now, cos theta 1 minus theta 2 is given by cos A minus B. That is cos A cos B. So, we'll get cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 into sin theta 2. That is equal to how much? Cos theta 1. How much is cos theta? B1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into cos theta 2. Cos theta is B2 by under root of A2 square plus B2 square plus minus A1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into minus A2 under root of A1 square plus B1 square. So what we'll get? We'll get as B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus A2 square into A2 square plus B2 square. As we have denominated the same, we are writing the numerators. Minus of minus will become plus A1, A2. So this is my cos theta 1. So theta represents theta 1 minus theta 2. This implies that cos theta is equal to this one. Here theta is nothing but theta 1. That is the angle between the two lines. Angle between the two lines is given by theta. Therefore, that is theta 1 minus theta 2. Therefore, theta is equal to how much? Cos inverse of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus A2 square into B1 square plus in the two lines is given by angle between the two lines is given by cos inverse of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus A2 square plus B1 square plus B2 square. First, how to find? That is, we have taken the two equations OA and OB which are passing to the origin. If the lines, equation of the line which is passing to the origin will be of this form. Therefore, A1x plus B1y be the equation of OA, and for the equation of the line OB is A2x plus B2y. And what about the angles? This line, that is XOA is nothing but the theta 1 and XOB is nothing but the angle theta 2. The angle between the lines is given by these two lines is given by theta 1 minus theta 2. So we have found the coordinates, that is P. What is from that we found P is equals to B1 comma minus A1 and Q is equal to B2 comma minus A2. We have seen how we have found that coordinates. From this we have found the coordinates P and Q, the points which lie on the line. Let it be P and Q, and the points are this. Therefore, we are finding what is how will get the cos theta 1. Cos theta 1 is equals to what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So that is B1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square, and sin theta 1 is equals to minus 1 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square. Similarly, cos theta 2 is equals to B2 by under root of A2 square plus B2 square. Sin theta 2 is equals to 8 minus A2 by under root of A2 square plus B2 square. Cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 we will get as cos theta 1 into cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 into sin theta 2. So substituting that values, whatever we got, we are substituting here. So we are getting this. We know theta can be written as theta 1 minus theta 2 is written as cos theta. Therefore, theta is equals to cos inverse of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus A2 square into B1 square plus B2 square. So this is how we will find the what if the lines are parallel, perpendicular. If the given lines are perpendicular, then how much should be the theta? Theta should be how much? 90 degrees. That is cos theta we have as A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into A2 square plus B2 square. When theta is equals to 90, that is line L1 is perpendicular. The two given lines are perpendicular. If the two given lines are perpendicular, then what about this? What about the condition we'll get? What kind of condition we get? That is cos 90 is 0. 0 is equals to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of this under root value it goes to the other side, and 0 into something will be 0. So this is the condition. This is the condition if the two lines are perpendicular. If two lines are perpendicular, this is the condition. That is A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equal to 0. Already we have discussed about the parallel lines. If the angle between the two lines, that is 0. If the lines are parallel, then what is the condition? A1 B2 is equal to A2 B1 is equals to A2 B1. A1 B2 is equals to A2 B1. These are the conditions. If the two lines are perpendicular, if the two given lines are perpendicular, then this is the condition. A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equals to 0, and A1 B2 is equals to A2 B1. And what about the equations? What about the equations? If L1 is given, that is A1 that is AX plus by plus c is equals to 0 plus c is equals to 0. If a line is perpendicular, let L2 be perpendicular to the given line. Therefore, then how to find the equation of this line? Then how to find if L1 is perpendicular to L2? Then equation of L2. Then equation of L2 is given by bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. If this line is perpendicular to L2, then the equation of L2 is given by bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. How we will get this equation? Let's just see. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Then by is equal to minus ax minus c. Then y is equal to minus a by b into x minus c. We know that if the two lines are perpendicular, then what about their slopes? Their slopes will be equals to product of the slopes is equal to -1. By using that, m is equals to -1. That is m1 into m2 is equals to, by using this concept, that is m1 into product of the slopes is equals to -1. Here I have taken this is the given line. Let it be equation 1. For this is the slope I got. Now I need to get the slope of the other line, that is L2. Slope of L2 I am representing with m. Therefore, I am getting the slope of the other line. M is equals to what? Minus minus gets cancelled. B by A. B by A. Therefore, when I substitute this, what I'll get? I have a slope. Then y is equals to b by a plus c. B by a x plus c. So this implies that is ay is equals to bx plus ac. Bx plus ac. I am representing this ac with by k. I am representing ac by k. Therefore, what I'll get? Bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. Bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. That is, if it is a given line. Suppose if we take, suppose if I take, suppose if we take an equation, let's say 2x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. Then the line perpendicular to this line is given by what? This A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, 4 is equal to 6. 4 is equal to 3. The line perpendicular to this line is given by Bx minus Ay plus K is equal to 0. So instead of that, what I need to substitute? 3x minus 2y plus k is equal to 0. If it passes to some point, if they have mentioned that it passes to some 4 comma 3, just substitute that point over here. Then we'll get the value of k. That is 3 times of 4 minus 2 times of 3 plus k is equal to 0. That is 12 minus 6 plus k is equal to 0. That is k is equal to minus 6. That k is equal to minus. If you substitute again this k value in this, then I'll get the perpendicular line. That is, the equation of the line perpendicular to the given line is 3x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is how we will find the equation of if a line is given, then what is the equation? Then how can we get the equation of the perpendicular to that line is this one, bx minus ay plus k. Similarly, if lines are parallel, we know that the slopes are equal. If the lines are parallel, that is L1 is parallel to L2, then it is differ by just constant a, then it is differ by just a constant. This will be same to both of these lines, that is ax plus by will be same. Just they differ by the constant. Why? Because when we know that when the lines are parallel, the slopes are equal. When the lines are parallel, slopes are equal. By using that, we can get that this is we can write it as ax plus by plus k is equals to 0. Just they will differ by constant. If the two lines are parallel, then they differ by the constant. Next, they differ by the constant. We have also they have given that they will mention 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. B x2 y2, b to x2 y2. We know how to find the equation. Therefore, equation of AB we can find by y minus y1 into x2 minus x1 is equal to x minus x1 into y2 minus y1. This is the way we will find the equation of a line. If another 2 points, let C is equal to x3 comma y3 and D is equal to x4 comma y4, then the equation of CD is given by y minus y3 into x4 minus x3 is equal to x minus x3 into y4 minus y3. Then if if the given two lines are perpendicular, then what about the equation? That is, equation 1 equation. Equation of AB is perpendicular to the equation of CD. Then how can we write? Then how can we write the equation? That is x1 minus x2 into x3 minus x4, that is equal to y1 minus y2 into y3 minus y4. This is the way we will write the equation directly. If 2 points are given, then we will find the equation. If the 2 points, then we will find. If these 2 points are perpendicular to each other, then this is the way we will write the equation of the straight line. Equation of a straight line. So next what they have given. Here we have seen if the 2 lines are given. Here we have seen how we find the angle if the 2 lines are given. What if we have another corollary, that is if L1 and L2 are two non-vertical straight line with slopes M1. L1 and L2 are the 2 straight lines with a non-vertical straight line. How these straight lines are? They are not vertical. They are non-vertical straight lines. Then the angle between this, that is A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0, and A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. This has a slope. The slope of this line is M1 and slope of this line is M2. Slope of this line is M2. Then what we need to prove? We need to prove that tan inverse of M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 into M2, 1 plus M1 into M2. If M1 into M2 is not equal to minus 1, if and pi by 2 if M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. If M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So this is, they have given, they will specify the 2 straight lines with the slope. From this we can get the slope M1, and for this we can get the slope M2. We need to find if the slope, product of the slopes is equal to minus 1, then this is the angle. This is the angle between the 2 straight lines. The angle between the two straight lines is given by tan inverse of M1 minus M2 by M1 plus M2. And if the slope, product of the slopes between the 2 lines is minus 1, then we need to prove that this angle is equal to 90 degrees. This angle is equal to 90 degrees. So this is the thing we need to prove. Okay. So these are the given. These are the 2 lines. From this, what is the slope? We know that slope is equal to minus A1 by B1 and M2 is equal to minus A2 by B2. Minus A2 by B2. We know if the 2 lines, just before we have discussed, if the 2 lines are perpendicular, then what is the condition? A1, A2 plus B1, B2 is equal to 0. A1, A2 plus B1, B2 is equal to 0. I am dividing throughout by B1 by B2. That is A1, A2 by B1, B2. B1, B2 by B1, B2 is nothing but 1 is equal to 0 by B1, B2 is nothing but 0. So here A1 by A2 is equal to how much? Minus M1, and A2 by B2 is equal to A2 by B2 is equal to how much? Minus M2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Minus into minus will become plus. M1 plus M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Here what we have taken is the 2 lines are perpendicular. Therefore, if theta is equal to, perpendicular means what is the angle between the 2 lines? The angle between the 2 lines is 90 degrees. That is theta. If theta is equal to pi by 2, then M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Minus 1. Now next, if we have considered M1 into M2 is not equal to minus 1. If M1 into M2 is not equal to minus 1, we have just found how to find the theta. That is theta, it can be found out by theta is equal to cos inverse of A1 A2 plus A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into A2 square plus B2 square. So if the lines are vertical, if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, this is the condition we got. If two lines are not, they are not vertical, then it is given by, then theta is equal to cos inverse of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by A1 square plus B1 square into A2 square plus B2 square. Now that is cos inverse of A1 A2 by B1 B2 plus 1. Here what we are taking, A1 square by B1 square plus 1 into A2 square by B2 square plus 1 plus 1. So what we'll get, that is cos inverse of, this is M1 M2 plus 1 by here M1 plus 1, here M1 square plus 1 into M2 square plus 1. Theta is equal to, cos theta is equal to this one, that is 1 plus M1 M2 by 1 plus M1 square into 1 plus M2 square. Cos theta, that is adjacent by hypotenuse. This is cos theta. If this is a right angle triangle, cos theta adjacent. If this is a theta, then adjacent side is 1 plus M1 M2. And this is 1 plus M1 square into 1 plus M2 square. 1 plus M2 square. Then how to find? Then what about the tan theta? Tan hypotenuse. Okay. Tan theta is nothing but opposite by adjacent. From this, can we find the opposite side? That is this minus this will give me what? Square of the adjacent, square of the opposite square, opposite side. So 1 plus M1 square into 1 plus M2 square is minus 1 plus M1 M2 is equal to what? This one, that is opposite square. The square of this one is equal to square. So what I'll get? What we'll get, that is 1 plus, just we will find here this part. What we have, cos theta. Cos theta is equal to 1 plus M1 M2 by 1 plus M1 square into 1 plus M2 square. So this is what adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse. By Pythagoras theorem, what we have? Hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So hypotenuse, that is, it is under root of, this is under root of, this is under root of. So hypotenuse, what is hypotenuse? That is under root of 1 plus M1 square. 1 plus M1 square into 1 plus M2 square whole square is equal to, we don't know what is opposite square. What is adjacent? We have 1 plus M1 M2 whole square. So square and root cancel. Now we multiply 1 into 1 plus M2 square plus M1 square plus M1 square M2 square. That is equal to opposite square. That is equal to, it is in the form of a plus b whole square, a square plus b square, a square plus b square plus 2ab That is 1 plus m1 square m2 square plus 2 m1 m2 2 m1 m2. So 1 gets cancelled, 1 gets cancelled, and more this term gets cancelled. So I'll get how much? Opposite square is equal to m1 square plus m2 square minus 2 m1 m2. That is opposite square is equal to m1 minus m2 whole square. That is opposite side is equal to m1 minus m2. Therefore, I can write tan theta. Tan theta is equal to what? Opposite. This is opposite, that is m1 minus m2 by hypotenuse. What is the by adjacent side? This is the adjacent side. That is 1 plus m1 m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Therefore, theta I can write it as tan inverse of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. 1 plus m1 m2. This is how we will find the angle between the two lines if given the slopes of the equation. If the slopes of the equation are given, then how to find the angle between the two straight lines? Angle between the two straight lines. If the two given lines are perpendicular, then this is the condition. That is m1 into m2, product of the slopes is equal to -1. What if the given lines are not perpendicular? That is non-vertical. If the lines are non-vertical, then theta is given by tan inverse of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 into m2, where m1 and m2 are the slopes of the lines, given lines respectively, L1 and L2. L1 and L2. So we will just see an example. That is, find the angle between the two lines. They have given the two lines. Line is 2x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0, and another one is y minus 3x is equal to 7. Yx minus 2y is equal to 7. Then how can we find theta? Theta is equal to cos inverse of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. Just substitute the value. What is a1 here? a1 2 times of 2 times of, here it is not in the form of ax plus by. So minus 3x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore a2 is minus 3. What is b2? b2 is 1. b1 is 1 as well as b2 is also 1. Here 1, here also 1. By what is a1? a1 square is 2 plus b2 square is p1 square is 1 square. That is a1 square is 2 square, 4 plus 1. And here what is a2? a2 is 3 square. 3 square is 9. 9 plus 1. So how much will get? Cos inverse of minus 6 plus 1 by under root of 5 times of under root 10. That is cos inverse of we will take mod of this. So it will be 5 by under root 50. Under root 50. We can write this as 50, 25, 2. That is 5 by 5 root 2. 5 by 5 root 2. That is, this implies cos inverse of 1 by root 2. When we'll get 1 by root 2 in cos? That is for pi by 4. That is for pi by 4. Therefore, the angle between these two lines is pi by 4. The angle between these two lines is pi by 4. In exercise, you have some problems that in exercise 3D, find the angle between the straight lines. That is find the angle between the straight lines. That is the first bit. And you have another one, that is 10th exam. In the first bit, 10th problem, find the equation of a straight line parallel to the given line and passing through the point. We know They have given a line that is 2x plus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0. Plus 7 is equal to 0. The equation of the straight line is given 2x plus 3y plus 7 is equal to passing to the point. We need to find the equation of the line parallel to the given line. Therefore, the required line equation is, if the lines are parallel, we know that they are differ only by the constant. Therefore, I am writing it as 3x plus 2x plus 3y plus k is equal to 0. As put it as equation 1, as equation 1 is passing through what? Passing through the point. They have given a point 5 comma 4. Just substitute in place of x and y 2 times of 5 plus 3 times of 4 plus k is equal to 0. This implies 10 plus 12 plus k is equal to 0. K is equal to minus 22. Just substitute back in this equation. Therefore, the equation of the line parallel to the okay sir, to the given line is how much? That is 2x plus 3y minus 22 is equal to 0. Minus 22 is equal to 0. The similar kind of problems, if the line is perpendicular 12th, 13th, 14th, you all need to do. That is in exercise 3C, first bit, first one, 11, 12, 13, 14. These are all the problems you need to do. All the problems you need to do it as a homework. Thank you everyone.